What's going on, my fellow Jedi and Padawans? Welcome back to another Jedi gaming video. Thank you guys so much for coming back to the channel, and if you guys are new, thank you. Today, we got our typical weekly update video from April 6th to April 13th. Now, let me tell you, it's going to be a pretty boring week. There is not much going on this week because we have Iron Banner coming out next week, and then the week after that, on April 20th, we have Guardian games coming out for about 3 weeks, and then we also have all the GMs being released where you can do any single one on April 20th.
Here are the challenges for this week. You have to focus a tier 3 engram, defeat targets anywhere in the system with a full armor set, stagger, pierce, or disrupt captains, complete the exotic quest, the Presage, on normal or master difficulty 3 times, and then lastly, defeat guardians in Gambit, earn bonus progress for defeating them as the invader.
Now, when we go to this week at Bungie from last week, they covered a lot of upcoming things, nothing really that's coming up in this season or too close, but like next season, we have Ada returning to the tower with a whole bunch of new exciting stuff coming for her. Armor synthesis, she's going to be able to sell you stuff like gunsmith, mods, upgrade materials, all kinds of stuff like that. It is amazing. She's also getting, on a weekly basis, you can buy armor from the world loot pool and it'll rotate weekly, so that's cool. People will be able to get certain armor sets and stuff that they want to grab. And then she's also having that transmog come into play where you are going to be able to kind of shape your armor to however you want it to look, and that seems to be coming in season 14. So excited to have our girl back in the tower and actually doing some things, because that season with Black Armory was amazing. Doing all the forges, all the weapons, was a great season in my opinion. So I'm glad that our girl Ada is coming back and helping us out, doing some more things. Next, we got perks that are getting buffs coming up in the future. Clarity and Bottomless Grief. Celery, if you want to call it that. But in Season 14, here's what's happening with both of these. For Bottomless Grief, it grants permanent activation damage for 30 plus magazine. This is for Nightfall weapons. Bottomless Grief is now fixed as an alternative perk in the left column on Adept drops on Nightfall weapons. Alright, Trials weapons. Clarity grants permanent activation plus 20 to both reload and handling when you are the last one. Clarity is now fixed alternative perk, okay. So, that's just some things coming next season for both of these perks, getting a little rebuild because they are pretty trash and nobody uses these at all at the moment. It's just not worth it for, like they said, for that like clutch moments where they were talking about they wanted these perks to both be able to, you know, really make people clutch up in the Last Guardian Alive, in Nightfalls, or in Trials. So, didn't really work out, but they're revamping it, and I'm curious to see what happens with them. Pretty excited about it. We'll see if it actually changes stuff. Alright, now we got another stream from Bungie like they did with the Deepstone Crypt, a deep dive into it and how Bungie works with it and everything like that. So Bungie is going to stream about the Presage deep dive mission on April 7th, which is tomorrow. So it starts at 10 a.m. Pacific, which is 1 p.m. Eastern. You can watch it on Twitch or YouTube. So, lastly, for this video, for the update, because there really isn't much coming out, some of the fixes that they're coming up with here. So, it says that people are upset that they cannot get some of the Nightfall loot because they don't have the season pass, is what they're talking about. So, it's not just the season pass, you just have to have the expansion pack. So as you can see right here, free to play is Arms Dealer, Devil's Lair, etc. If you have Forsaken, you can do Broodhold, Corrupted, Hollowed Lair, Warden. So same thing, Shadowkeep is the Scarlet Keep, and Beyond Light for Glassway and Proving Grounds. So this week the Nightfall is the Fallen S.A.B.E.R Strike, so it is free to everybody this week. So hopefully that helps those people that couldn't get the loot in the past. These are the expansions that you need to be able to do these Nightfalls, and I just know some people were pretty upset that they weren't able to grind these out and get the loot because they did not have the expansion packs, which is kind of sad, but I totally understand why Bungie does something like that. Also, they gave us back our Guardian shells, which were masterworked when I got all 3 of them back, so that's really cool. They gave us them back, and we can use them, so plus I love the new mods on Ghosts, so it's very helpful in my opinion. Flawless dungeons. This was saying that previously, if one person survived the entire way but your teammates died, that one person that survived still got the flawless triumph. Now your entire fire team has to survive, so make sure if you haven't got the emblem or any of those flawless triumphs, go in there with a team that works very well together, and you guys won't die as a team because they changed that. It's not solo, it's a team thing now. Anybody that uses CrossSave, I would suggest reading this and clicking there if you play on both your PC and a console. It is a very nice, and CrossSave does not permanently transfer characters or account data between platforms. You have to activate it on a website. So, like I said, if you want to know more, click on this little link here. Here's some other issues that are coming. Not much, obviously, as you can see here. So, excited that the list is getting smaller and Bungie is crushing these fixes like I said before. So, hopefully this helps you guys prepare for this week. I'm super excited to help you guys out. I'm super excited to grind some Adept Swarms. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.